The smoke still curled where heroes fell, a kingdom silent, stripped of its shell. RAWF lays broken, its echoes gone, but from its ruins something's wrong. Through the embers walked a shadowed king, bare feet kissing the ruined sting. The madness smiled, a feral grace, ash on his hands, blood on their face. No more chants, no more rules, no more order belts or tools. He raised his arms to the weeping sky and let out a laugh that refused to die. This is my empire now, he said, forged from fire, built on dread. No gold to chase, no crown to wear, only chaos, pure and fair. From the ashes creatures came, misfits, monsters without a name. They knelt before the madness's throne, made of steel and shattered bone. The ring became a circle of flame, each match a sin, each loss the same. No winners, no losers, just pain reborn. In the circus of souls the world has scorned. He painted his banners in crimson hue, a warning for all who thought they knew that wrestling's heart had not been slain. It simply beat insane. And in that darkness legends grew, twisted, broken, yet somehow true. They fought for chaos, not for fame. Under the madness rules, all were the same. RAWF was gone, its glory consumed, but in its ashes madness bloomed. A new order rose where reason died, a world where sanity stepped aside. And when the moon bled on the steel, the crowd returned to cheer and feel, but not for heroes, not for might, but for madness and his endless night.
You're listening to RAWF After Hours on the RAWF Radio Network.
Stepping up the ring and onto the mic. Golden locks, throwing shades on tight. I rule the airwaves, I own the night. Crank up the volume, feel the heat. Down, turn up the dial, let me preach. Running this town with a steel cake smile. When the bell rings, I do it with style. I'm the lord of Saturday night. One hand thunder, taking the mic. Bodies tell the truth, no fear, no fear. the mic. Bodies said the truth, no fear, no fright. Bow down, cause I rule tonight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to RAWF After Hours on the RAWF Radio Network. I am your host, the owner of RAWF, the one and only Lord Amadeus. Joining me this evening, of course, starting with, of course, my usual co-host, the legend himself.
¡Hola, muchachos!
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the one and only El Vagant. Good evening, El Vagant.
Hola muchachos, ¿cómo está mi amigo?
I'm great. I'm good. I don't know why I got a late start, though. We kind of got a few minutes. There's like 2 minutes delay there. Do you understand what happened there?
Your friend decided to soliloquy.
I'm sorry. Someone was soliciting. What?
Yes, that's what I said. Sure.
All right. Also joining.
Your green-eyed monster showed his face.
Hey. Oh. That. Okay. Got you. All right. Also joining us this evening. Welcome, please.
Roshina biod branachna has nice. Tado farden on roimaga sambabat. Tada broira cheter. Silagas a trill hammer. Resni hable fi on spine at her murois in the kagragam molor de telebelin nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Maeve O'Hare. Good evening, Maeve.
Good evening, boss man.
Good evening.
Just making
How are
sure.
you?
I'm fine. How are you feeling?
Okay. I was until somebody told me he was here.
Yeah. Awful chatty.
Taking credit or blame or both.
He seemed awful pleased with himself.
Doesn't he always, though?
Oh, you have a point.
I really don't know what to tell you all about that. I mean, aside from maybe drinking, I don't know how else to get rid of him. I don't know that would work either. All right. Also joining us here as well, the RAWF World Heavyweight Champion.
Once upon a time, an abomination. He walked on water and he conquered nations. Could have ruled forever, but he lost his patience. Look at me now, paragon of greatness. First of the fallen and last of the old gods. No use fighting because you can't beat those cold odds. Beginning of time and the end of days. Civilizations crumble under his gaze. Alpha and Omega, the wrath of the God King. Paragon of greatness, I'm about to pin you in that ring. Once upon a time, an abomination. He walked on water and he conquered nations. Could have ruled forever, but he lost his patience. Look at me now, paragon of greatness. Eons ago, before time existed, they lived in the heavens and the rain persisted.
Ladies and gentlemen, to P to the O to the G, the Paragon of Greatness joining us tonight is. How are you tonight, Paragon?
I missed a week last week, but I assume that everything is great all the time, like always, right?
I mean, apparently it wasn't so great earlier, but
Well, shoot.
and then last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on the immortal one himself.
From shadows deep, he rises, a warrior born of fate. With steel in his eyes, the tempest shall not wait. Memento mori, the call echoes through the night. His spirit will not fall. Ready for the fight. Gryffindorian, the immortal one, eternal champion, his war's never done. Hunter of monsters, affection of one. In a world that's broken, he stands with none. The tempest rages, his head held high. An immortal legend that will never die.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the immortal Griffith. Good evening, Griffith.
Good evening, everybody. You know, I got to tell you, I love my intro song. It's great. I just always feel bad because I actually think the second half of the song is considerably better than the first half, and they never get to hear it.
Oh, well,
It's my
I'm
opinion.
sorry. Yeah,
So, you said something out there a minute ago, English, and I wanted to circle back to it because I don't want it to get lost. You've had multiple lobotomies.
So yeah, in Victorian England, when people start figuring out that you're immortal and you maybe actually get a little too inebriated and you admit to it, they think you're crazy. And back then, the way you dealt with crazy people was taking a hammer and a spike and putting it through their eye canal, and yeah,
Is that why you're so protective of your eyes?
that's one of the reasons.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. All
Mhm.
said.
Not pleasant, for the record.
Sibel wants to know if you've also had electroshock therapy.
I mean, yes, sometimes for fun.
You know,
They sell these wands that. Never mind.
That's bait.
all right. A little something different tonight since we're.
That's what I said when I bought the wand.
Well, first I wanted to bring on Will, the COO of Sports Unstoppable. He had a couple of updates this week. If you wanted to reiterate on those, Will, are you around?
I am.
So
I mean, there's not a ton to update. I'd say putting it on Discord, but the developers have been contracted. Things are starting to go. As soon as I get information from them on timelines, I will share them.
all right, and is it safe to say Facebook's a no-go at this point? There's no getting back.
That is a tricky question. So, yes and no. In the process for doing what we have to do, we're going to have to create a beta server for them to do the work. Once that beta server's up, we may be able to get the thing that Facebook needs to convince the AI to turn it back on. So we might get it back on, but all that would do is just bring the game back for the players, a couple weeks early, because we wouldn't stop the program. We'd still be like, oh, we're still moving forward, but we'll get the game back on for people sooner. That's all. But I don't know that. I mean, we gave the AI the video it was telling us it needed 2 weeks ago, and it's still like, what are you talking about? So we're guessing that there's something else it wants that we think we know what they're asking for, but it's very vague in their email. So
Right.
if we're right, we're going to try to give them this one more thing when we get the beta server up. But I'm not holding my breath on that.
All right.
I will say this: a few people have asked, and I guess I thought I had been clear about this, but apparently by enough people asking the question, I haven't. We shorthand it by quote unquote getting off Facebook. I want to be clear: the game itself is not hosted on Facebook, nor has it ever been since before we owned it. Actually, I want to say it came off of Facebook servers when Rocket Ninja was involved, and so it's been on an Amazon. The game itself is hosted on an Amazon server and has been the entire time we've owned it, and will maintain doing that. When I say get off Facebook, I mean getting off having to rely on logging into Facebook and then going through them to get to game. So what will happen for players, assuming this goes the way we're planning, everything is mobile once you hit the ground running. But right now, the plan, the way we're supposed to do it, is that, like if you notice in a lot of games online, you can log in and it'll say, "Hey, use your Facebook account or use your Google account or use your Apple account to verify your identity." So what that is called the third-party recognition API. So Facebook has one. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the normal login system that is there now and replace it with the Facebook API, what we just talked about. And so and the reason we're going to do it that way is because that way, so say we use LA as an example. LA, when you log in, you go in, it says, "Oh, I'm on your real name." I'm not going to say it on air. This Facebook page, that's connected to this account. Congratulations, you're in as Lord Amadeus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what would happen now is you would go. Now, I assume everyone here knows this, but I'll throw it out there. So you don't have to, as long as you were right before we went down, you didn't have to go into the game through Facebook. You had to be logged into Facebook, but you could just go to app.wrestleronstoppable.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is what you will do once this is done. You will just go directly to either www.wrestleronstoppable.rocks, and there'll be a button that you can push to go, or you can just go directly to app.wrestleronstoppable.com, and it will prompt you. It'll come up and say, "Hey, log in with your Facebook ID," and you'll just log in like you're logging, like with your name and your password for Facebook. At that point, all will happen is it'll go back and go, "Hey, is this guy who he says he is?" And it'll say, "Yeah." And that'll give it enough information to look at to basically reconnect you to your normal character. The primary difference for the players is going to be very minimal, but what it will mean is that Facebook can't turn the game off anymore.
Okay. Good.
So that's step one of the whole process is getting it so everyone can play. And the trickiest part of the whole thing is making sure that people do get connected to their correct character, but the devs assure me that should be pretty straightforward. And then the next step after that is working on new player experience. Like, well, how do if you make a character that has never been it, like if you come to the game as a new player, what does it do? And they're telling you what it should do is just treat it like it does now. You go in, "Hey, we don't recognize this Facebook account. Here's your new character. Here's the new character account." But that's the part they say they might have to tweak a little. So we'll see.
All right. Well, thank you, Will. Did you have anything else to add, or we good here?
Let's see. We've gathered just over $1,500 already in the GoFundMe. We appreciate everyone who's donated so far. We are actually looking into things we can do for the people who've donated. Once the game's back up and running, like some way we can thank the people for doing this. We haven't figured out what that's going to be yet, but we are working on stuff in the background to be like, "Hey, what can we do to show our appreciation?" So yeah, there's that. We ask that people please spread the GoFundMe around. It's kind of stalled out in the last few days, which isn't that stunning. We've had a lot of people asking, "Hey, like, how long is the GoFundMe going?" It's going to be going probably through February and May. Like, it's going to, we're basically, the idea behind this is this is basically trying to recoup some of the money that we're putting into doing this. And we don't expect it to, but if somehow it brings in more money than the actual project cost, it's just going to say, okay, put it directly into more changes that we know the game needs. So there's we will not gain any profit off of this. And like I said, anything, if we somehow get more money than the project required, it's just going to go into more features for the game.
All right.
But yeah, so feel free to, it's on our Facebook page. It's on, it's in the Discord. So feel free to spread that around, and hopefully we'll get a little more love.
Yeah. Maeve put the link in the chat a little earlier.
Oh, yeah,
so
she did. Look at that.
Thank you, Maeve. You're here to help, I know. All right. Thank you, Will. Appreciate your time, and we will keep in touch, and hopefully have more
and I see still every so often get someone pinging me and they ask questions and they don't know about the Discord. I don't know how that's possible, but please feel free to keep spreading around the fact that there's the Discord and get as many people on there as you can.
Yeah, we have about 150 people in there now. I think
it's 148. I think right now.
So, and that's a good thing, but there are still a few stragglers.
Yeah, I can think of some people off the top of my head that I know are on it. So.
All right. Thank you very much, Will. Appreciate the update, and keep us posted.
Will do.
All right. As far as RAWF official business, ladies and gentlemen.
I see what he did there. Will do. Funny.
That is pretty funny. I'll give you that. But at any rate, obviously, Graveyard Smash is we can't really do it, and it may not happen. I'm guessing, and this is just there's nothing official, but I'm guessing that we're gonna probably have to go till Jingle Hell Rock before we get a pay-per-view. That's what I'm guessing at this point. I can't confirm nor deny that, so we will see what happens. But as for right now, we're still here. We're still going to try to have some fun tonight, including a little contest for those of you who might be listening here. A little trivia contest. Have a little bit of fun, and I'll see what we're gonna do. I have a 10 multiple choice question trivia quiz here for y'all, and it's a one theme. The theme tonight is basically number one. It's about hitting number one in the top 25. Who's done it? Where have they done it? How many times have they done it? Things like that will be in this quiz tonight. So, with that being said, the winner of this quiz, if you want to participate, appreciate if you went to the Discord, the WU Discord in the RAWF channel, and if you want to post your answers in there, that would be welcome. You can do it here in the chat if you wish, but we may not be able to collect the data as quickly because we have to scroll back and scroll back and scroll back. But you can either do it in the Discord, the WU Discord, in the RAWF channel, or here in the chat if you want to answer. And I think I will make a promo pick for the person who gets the most answers correct. We will be doing that here in just a few minutes. We're going to go over it. Like I said, the theme is number one. But with that being said, there was something else. Fusion is doing something, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure of all the details. But he wants to do a Discord company warfare with LAW, RAWF, BYS, and 5-Star. And I believe it involves WWE 2K25. So Fusion's got a little project going. I'll keep an eye out for that. All right. So who's ready for some trivia tonight? Anybody?
I mean, sure. Let's do it. Ask me anything. Let's go. Come on.
Okay. By the way, Elvake, you do not qualify. You are disqualified from participating, but Griff isn't.
Why am I? Oh, because you're asking me about championships, so the answer is me, always.
You're right. Kind of, sort of.
No,
Actually, it's
vacant
not.
has been vacated from the answers.
Wow. No chalupas for you, sir.
All
Actually, no.
right.
You know what?
So,
Never mind. I can't do that.
You go out of business.
I need to go through ingredients before they go bad. Here, wait. In fact, actually, I have a bag of chalupas here somewhere.
all right. So, with that being said, let's get into our trivia questions. There are 10 of them. We'll talk about them. We will talk about them and reveal the answers later in the program. But let's get started here. So, we've got question number 1. And I want to preface this. All of these questions should actually start with since 2017. Okay? Since 2017. Because a lot of the records before that are kind of sketchy. So, since 2017, pretty much every question is going to start like that. Since 2017, how many different people have finished number 1 in the RAWF top 25 rankings? This is how many different separate people. A lot of people have done it many times, on multiple times, but there have been a certain amount of people who have hit number 1. How many of those are there? You've got A, 24, B, 28, or C, 32. That is question number 1. And like I said, if you want to participate in the contest, you will post your answers in the Discord in WU, the RAWF Discord in WU. Question number 2. Since 2017, who has the most number 1 finishes? Whoops, I should have paused that. Hold on. Question number 2. Since 2017, who has had the most number 1 finishes in the RAWF top 25 ranking? The Immortal Griffith? Is it the Paragon of Greatness? Or is it Mithras the Title Machine? Question number 3. Since 2017, how many women have finished number 1 in the RAWF top 25 rankings? This is separate women, not, there's been a few that have done it multiple times, but this is different women. So A, 4, B, 6, or C, 8. Question number 4. Which of these people have more number 1 finishes in the RAWF top 25 rankings? Which one of these 3 have the most number 1 finishes just out of these 3? D's, Simply the Best, or Uncle Frank? A, D's, B, Simply the Best, or C, Uncle Frank? Question number 5. Since 2017, which of these people have not ever finished number 1 in the RAWF top 25 rankings? Is it A, Aggie, B, Strangleheart, or C, the Wild-Eyed Yeti? All right. Which of the following people only finished number 1 once in the RAWF top 25? Of these 3, which one only did it once? Was it A, Knox Boogie, B, the Great Red Dragon, or C, Claymore? Question number 7. Who are the only 2 women to finish number 1 more than once in the RAWF top 25? Is it A, Tigress and Lady Vex, B, Lady Vex and Diesel Warrior, or C, Diesel Warrior and Bubs? Number 8. 4 people have ranked number 1 3 times since 2018. Mordred Nightwalker, Blake Bradley, Dees, and A, Simply the Best, B, Knox Boogie, or C, the Teflon Sheik?
I assume you mean specifically 3, not more.
Yes, specifically 3. Specifically. That's a good, yes, not 3 or more, or 3 or, it is 3 specific, it's 3 times since 2017. All right, so that's question 8. Question 9. Only one person has made number one in the rankings, and it was the only time in that calendar year they were in the top 25 at all. In other words, they were in the top 25 once in that calendar year, and they just happened to be the number one in the number one spot. Was it A, Jack Bayou, B, Mithras, or C, Wild-Eyed Yeti? And yes, Paragon, it does include everything up until we were done. So yes, it counts to the very last rankings we completed. So yes. And then finally, question number 10. Only 2 people have made number one in the rankings that are not in the RAWF Hall of Fame. Is it Eva and Blake Bradley? Is it Luke Cage and Blake Bradley? Or is it Eva and Luke Cage? And someone was asking for question 3, I believe it was. Let me find question 3. So there's question 3 right there. Now, if indeed you want to see the questions again after we get out of this, give me a second. I do have it posted on YouTube. I do have it posted on YouTube. So give me a second to, where is chat? My stream chat. There we go. That is the link to it on YouTube, so you can go back for those who might show up late and not get a chance. And later in probably about 5 minutes to an hour, we will reveal the answers to tonight's trivia. So post your answers. I would appreciate if you post your answers. Prefer if you do it in the Discord, the RAWF Discord in the WU. RAWF channel in the WU Discord. I need to get that right. That's that's a mouthful. All right. So at any rate, so how'd you guys like that? Was it tough? Was it hard? What do you think?
I mean, I love it, but I also feel like I might need to recuse myself from earning a prize because of, Paragon brain.
Quite possibly.
I think I knew all the answers, but I don't know. We'll find out.
All right, let's bring on RAWF Hall of Famer.
Stealing my stare, 6-pack of visions, I don't fight fair. Rattlesnake blood running through my veins. Mess with the best, you'll be feeling the pain. I'm a renegade, born a ball, raised on rage. Knuckles up, I set the stage. Drinking beer and kicking pain. Ain't no cage can hold my name. Redneck Avenger, don't need no crown. But you best believe I run this town. Bars to the square circle. Ain't no rules when I raise this hurdle. I don't tap out, I don't back down. You cross my line, you're going down.
Good evening, RA. How are you tonight?
I'm so good that my theme hasn't played twice. How you doing?
Almost did. I caught it right there with a second. Doing good. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling fine enough. Frogs here split 3 ways.
Okay? So does that mean on a scale of 1 to 10, how pickled are you?
Hadn't really got started yet, so we're good.
Okay, good. That's good. At any
On a scale of 1 to America, how awesome are you?
America. Yeah. Oh my. So, how are our esteemed colleagues this evening?
We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We just did a little trivia thing. Did you catch any of all of that?
Yeah, well, I caught some of the end of that, and that was some good stuff.
We're going to be discussing it here in about 45 minutes or so. We'll go over all the answers and discuss and talk about it just to have some fun with it. But yeah,
Oh, man, it's getting right about chilly weather, and I cooked up a batch.
you cooked up a what?
A batch.
A
Batch of
batch
chili.
of chili.
Oh yeah. Got a couple of scorpion peppers out the garden. Threw them off in there. Some good eating.
I am not a big spicy person myself. I don't tend to go there. But El Vacant, I'm sure you're used to stuff like that, aren't you, El Vacant?
The spicier, the better.
Yeah,
There you
I'm
go.
with you. Strangely enough, my manager, after his third bout of COVID, cannot taste anything hotter than a serrano pepper.
Well, that makes you a cheat at any at hot pepper eating contests.
Damn right. If you don't cheat, you don't want to win bad enough. All it does is makes his tongue swell if he has something that's, quote, too hot. Can't taste it. Strange things are afoot with the COVID-19. That was one blessing, so I'll take it.
But the good news is at least we've got football, right?
You know what? The good news is that the Arkansas Razorbacks didn't lose this week.
Oh, wow.
Thank God for bye weeks.
Oh, shit. That's all of that stuff's coming together. Gonna be pretty interesting to see how we get to the end of the year. But
yeah, the carousel.
I didn't know you were Arkansas.
Go ahead.
Man, that's interesting. Have you mentioned that before?
What's that?
Are you're an Arkansas fan? I don't remember if you mentioned that before.
Yes, I am. I just can't bring myself to root for the Longhorns. Just can't do it. I just can't do it. But yeah, we fired our coach finally. About 2 years too late, but it's okay.
Oh, wow. Interesting. What else is new, RA? Anybody, y'all can jump in here to say anything you want at this point, because we're just riffing as it is.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. We had like that up until I think about maybe last week, the top producing quarterback in the country. We just had our defense just has a habit of lining up in the Swiss cheese formation.
Yeah.
And it just does. You can only outrun them for so long.
That's true. Very true. Very true. But
who the Buckeyes beat us tonight?
We beat up on Purdue.
Good. Purdue needs a good beating on.
They got it. They got it.
Stand and deliver.
Stand and deliver. We're gonna see what happens.
Excuse me. There are some people in this chat whose manager may literally be a part of the Purdue bloodline.
Nice.
And we feel very sorry for them.
I mean, Purdue named its team after a drink. The Boilermaker.
I don't know if that's accurate, but it's possible.
There are worse things to name yourself after.
I mean, their mascot carries around this big hammer, so I always thought it was like a factory kind of thing, like the Steelers or the.
No, that's getting hammered. You drink enough of them Boilermakers, you're going to get hammered.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, could be an engineering thing, but Boilermaker also.
Drink enough of that.
And getting hammered is a college pastime, so it would make sense for a college team.
Yeah,
it would. It absolutely would.
I'm waiting for the Miami Mimosas to come out as a team.
Shoot, yeah. Or the Long Island Iced Teas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Hawaii Sex on the Beaches?
Sounds
Yeah,
very
they don't play
similar.
football. They're playing with something though.
Oh, goodness.
That is in fact a fun fact. Is the manager of Paragon of Greatness? His great grandmother is Vesey Purdue, daughter of John Purdue, founder of Purdue.
Oh, that's flipping awesome. She must like Boilermakers.
I wouldn't have been surprised.
Seriously, that's awesome. That is really good. Oh, let's see. Catch up. Sorry, looking at the chat, trying to read it here because it's moving and stuff.
Any of you want to call in, feel free to do so.
I see Chris out there, and I doubt his voice is still gone. It's been a whole nother week.
Speaking of which, speaking of Chris Cage, I want to mention we've got a Discord tournament going on in RAWF. We got 6 people.
Yeah, I got to get in on. I'm in on it. I got to move, I guess.
Well, you don't move, RA. And actually, you've already lost because the first round. Let's see, round 1 was. Let's see here. Round 1 was RA versus Destroyer. You lost to Destroyer already. And Mavo.
How did I even do that?
You didn't. You didn't post any promos.
Oh, shit.
I think it's. Okay. And then Maeve O'Hare versus Joe Boo. And Maeve won that. So now there's 2 matches left. We got Hotshot Chaz versus Destroyer and Chris Cage versus Maeve O'Hare to see who moves on to the final match. So that's where the tournament stands. Very interesting. Maeve, you're taking on Chris Cage in the semifinals. Any thoughts?
I'm absolutely relieved that after all the shite to talk, I beat Jobu.
Yeah. It were 2 good first round matches. Now I think we got 2 great second round matches: Chaz and Destroyer, Maeve O'Hare and Chris Cage.
I think it's funny that I ended up facing off against the 2 folks I was supposed to face at Graveyard Smash.
Wow. So you are. That is funny.
Hopefully this is a sign of good things to come when the real match happens. And if you're worried about going down there, Chris Cage, I think you need to go look for Destroyer. She's in the other match.
But at any rate, as a reminder, you have until Thursday next week at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to trash talk and promo. And please use the RAWF emoji to indicate it's 4 points.
Easy for you to say.
No, it wasn't actually. But thank you.
I'm here to help.
All right. And I see Maeve. What did you just post? A trivia?
It's a Google form that's got all the trivia questions and answers. So if folks miss them, they can go look at it there. And then I can give you access to it so you can see everyone's responses. So
y'all got about a half hour before we before we go through all the answers on the trivia question. And but yeah, it's amazing how many questions I could come up with the limited information I had. But I'm interested to see who all.
How many entrance theme songs does Griffith Davian had since 2017?
Good Lord.
I think about 5.
Oh, it's considerably more than 5.
I think it's probably more than that.
Maybe.
I don't think it's 2078 though, Chris. Although it might feel.
It's probably closer to like 2075. He overshot it a little bit.
That's just how many times Paragon and Griffith have fought on pay-per-view.
Correct. That's different.
That's probably closer.
Dear Lord.
Yeah. If you're counting different ones for a match or something, okay, we'll go with that.
How many? New trivia question. How many times have we kicked Crypto Zoom Mauler out of chat?
Not enough.
Every
7
time
times
he's
too
shown up,
few.
so.
See, these are the questions people really want to know the answers to.
Every hockey game needs a puck, so.
Hmm.
Let's see what we
did. Indeed. Oh goodness. So,
Shit, how many of you down tonight?
Do what?
She asked how many bottles of tequila has she down since 2017.
Ooh.
With her tequila.
I think Chris is being generous.
Here's another good one. How many bottles of Excedrin have I gone through since 2017?
All of them.
All of them.
Single-handedly kept them in business.
If it wasn't for you, their stock would have dropped long ago.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, let's see. I guess here's one. What is Redneck Avengers' longest running theme song?
The one that you got right now?
No, the longest running one that I've had.
Oh.
Like, and use the longest, or actually it's just the longest
Use
in
the
time
longest.
song? Oh, God, I don't know.
I mean, the theme to, I can't even, on the Hill show. I can't even think of the damn name of the cartoon.
King of the Hill.
Dang it, Bobby.
Yeah,
it,
King of the Hill.
Did y'all?
King of the Hill.
I don't know you.
That's my purse. I don't know you. Okay, it's Hillbilly Joker by Hank III. I used that, I think, from like 14 all the way up until we started AI stuff.
Nothing wrong with it.
That song.
It worked. But I like the AI stuff too. It's a little more personal. Have fun with it.
How many times has Hobo climbed into Paragon singlet since 2017?
Once. He's just never left.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, does one continual thing just count as one, or does it count as a different one every day?
Is he in there right now?
Do you want me to look?
I mean,
do you need to look? Do you not know?
Yeah, that was gonna be my question. Is how could you not know?
It's like a bag of holding. You open up the singlet and there's infinite space in there.
Okay, you had me scared there because it keeps popping up from the back of it.
Goddamn.
It's prison wallet.
Good Lord.
No, Si, he's not in a light bulb. He's in a singlet.
Yeah.
And I don't want to know what he's doing screwing in a singlet. That just sounded wrong.
That sounded all the wrong.
That really sounded bad.
Yep. We're just gonna move on from that. That's.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
We don't need to be talking about the chocolate socket like that.
Ooh.
Oh.
So many very dumb things that I've said that have turned into a meme.
Oh, come on. It was a pretty good callback joke.
I have been nice and haven't made anything for that because I still have the soundbite. Just so.
Of course you do.
Pardon me while I go create a whole song about the chocolate socket. What? No.
You shouldn't tempt me like that. You really shouldn't.
I'm not tempting you. I'm already doing it.
No.
Look,
we could
Claymore
also
had
make.
it coming at the time. That's all I'm saying.
That's one of the reasons it was so funny.
And I should go back and get some sound bites from RA wanting to get shot in the ass. That was just classic.
Yeah, let's see if they bounce.
I guarantee you they will not.
Birdshot or buckshot.
I think we've gone over this. It's Destroyer 44 Magnum.
Oh, okay. I've been known as a hard ass, so.
See what you did there.
Oh my. Surprised she hadn't graduated up to a 50. Little 50 Action Express.
You would have to change your name from Destroyer to Deagle.
Yeah.
All right, we have another caller joining us. Let's bring on.
A legend rises from the stormy seas, breathing fire with a warrior's decree. Scales of gold shining brighter than the sun. The golden dragon's fight has just begun. Golden dragon, hear the crowds roar. Unleash your power, lead them on the floor. From the ashes, you ignite the flame. The ring is yours, they'll remember your name. His eyes are blazing, cutting through the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the Golden Dragon, Kenta, joining us this evening. Good evening, Kenta.
There he is.
Hey, good evening,
Kenta?
everybody. It's been a while.
There we go.
Hello?
How are you, sir?
I am doing just fine, thank you, boss man. How is everybody doing today?
Pretty good. I think it's. Did you get all the trivia questions?
No, I was in a phone call because my agent booked me into another gig for another show, so I had to represent as the Platinum Dragon champion for RAWF. So I have to go to this another taping for a show. So you're welcome, RAWF. I am hard at work as your champion.
Wow.
Damn it. I love this guy.
So you've been taking some bookings while we've been on sabbatical, have you?
Yes. I've been going to some charity events. I went to the Philippines a few weeks back to help with the earthquake relief. You know, platinum golden dragon stuff. As the platinum dragon champion, heart and soul of RAWF.
As the multimedia champion, I've been meaning to talk to you because, I do all these different programs, do things to keep RAW top of mind and out on the socials out there. I was like, we should work together. I should get you in on some of these. I think that would be really good.
Yeah, we should. Yeah,
Ken, if you need a donation there for the hurricane relief,
I think they would appreciate the donation. It's really, I'm going back again next week to help with the typhoon, build some houses.
All right, well, I can send a construction crew down there with you.
Oh yes, I have so much money that you have that's the thing. Like, you can use the money to help people.
Absolutely. if they need a good cargo transit, we'll work that out. We'll work that out. The Redneck Ranch wants to help.
Appreciate the help. Maybe the boss man can help there. Maybe they need some. I heard the boss man can play a bass or play guitar. Maybe they need some uplifting songs over there.
Drums. He's a drummer.
I'm a drummer.
A blonde drummer. I've never seen that before. Usually
Hey, at least he gets 2 arms.
I mean, never mind.
I thought LA
I've
was a
seen
lead
blonde
singer.
drummers before.
I'll be honest, he was in a punk band. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a green mohawk back then.
I have never had a mohawk. Okay, wait. I don't think.
I was going to say, it was during that era. Do you really remember?
I mean...
So what you're saying is that there's at least no photographic evidence?
Well, there better not be. That's all I got. At any rate. Well, yeah, I'm glad you're out there representing, even though technically you are not the Platinum Dragon champion, but,
Agree to disagree.
I guess technically... Of course you do.
Amazing.
I'm just saying, I think if the multimedia champion co-signs him, I think that's all he needs.
Maybe so. Maybe so. But at any rate, hold on.
Studio Cat! Whoa! Studio Cat! Studio Cat! Studio Cat! Whoa! Studio Cat! Studio Cat!
Yes, Studio Cat is in the house as well.
The most popular member of RAWF After Hours?
The most popular member of RAWF After Hours,
Is he
the
right
Studio
now?
Cat.
Right now.
Yeah, right now.
All right.
You have a good night now.
But at any rate. Oh, boy.
I think he's just dancing all nimbly-pimbly through the trees.
Wait, the cat?
Yeah.
Through the trees?
It's a quote.
Okay.
Alright, knows what I'm talking about. I think.
Maybe not. All right, folks, you got about 10 minutes left to get into the trivia, to answer the trivia questions.
Have you really never seen Super Troopers? Who wants a mustache ride? Ooh, I do. No, nothing?
I watched Super Friends. Is that close?
You hurt my soul.
It's a great cartoon back in the day.
Irish,
But
do something
anyways.
with him, will you?
What's that?
I told Irish to do something with you.
Which... I don't know.
Why is this suddenly my job?
Because you're almost as bad as he is when it comes to having not seen movies?
I've seen plenty of movies.
Yeah, now, because I keep sitting you down and making you watch them.
I mean, I'm sorry that I ain't old like the rest of you.
Well, okay, no one's old like me.
Except maybe that one.
That's fair. But he only watches movies if there's, like, felt in them.
Or if he's in it.
That's fair. Okay.
Speaking of, this would be a perfect time for you to film a new movie, Morcorcra.
Yeah.
I would like to point out that I was, in fact, in a movie with Muppets, and that should have been mentioned here.
Who was the first RAWF champion to be filmed in a movie with Muppets?
Muppet Mania came out about 8 years ago, It was an excellent movie. I played the villain. I mean, how often does Paragon get to play the villain? And I was the villain.
You were the villain, and I weren't even involved.
You know damn well that you were the villain. And
I said I were the villain.
I
It's
don't know
not
why
my
you pick
fault no
on her
one
like that.
listened.
To this day, I have no idea why you would pick on sweet innocent Maeve that way.
yeah, innocent. That's one way to describe Maeve O'Hare.
It is
It's not a good way to describe her.
She had nothing to do with
Decent
the
as
thinking
far
of
as I know.
Lusitania.
See? Everyone knows that I am the injured party here. And out of the goodness of my heart, I've forgiven you. And I'm even encouraging you to go do more cinematic things.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm innocent.
Filming movies is so much work. with the advancements in AI and graphics now, I'd have to do so much work to do a movie.
And your point would be?
Don't wanna.
I've used that excuse many a times. Usually when the flyers had to be cleaned. So
fair point. Fair point.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Kenta, please.
What have you guys been doing since this extended sabbatical? We thought it's just gonna be like just a few weeks, but we extended like almost, I think, a month now, or almost 2 months. So,
picking
what have
on
you guys
LA.
been doing?
Picking on me. They've been picking on me.
Picking on you?
Well, that's what Vacant said. I was just
That's
agreeing.
what I've been doing.
Been consuming a lot of alcohol.
That's not new.
That's true, but I mean, it's what I've been doing. So I mean, hey.
I mean, my Excedrin expenses have gone down quite considerably.
True.
But then I've also had the munchies a lot more. Usually during football season. But at any rate.
Speaking of football, I have a question for you, boss man.
Okay.
What the feck is wrong with your team?
That's a whole nother show right there, man.
I watched that game the other night, and it were the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
That is a whole nother show. I could go for hours about that. I guarantee you. But no.
All right, he'll drop it, but I have questions.
I don't understand why they're so bad. I actually think they have all the tools, and I don't think that a lot of the people that are playing bad are bad players. So,
well, I think it's more of a coaching thing. The two main problems with the Raiders are the coaching staff and
they're the Raiders
and the offensive line. Those are our two biggest problems right now.
I mean, I watched the Thursday night game. I don't understand, like, why don't you just throw it to Brock Bowers every single play, and then you could have won? And instead they're like, nah, let's throw it to him like once.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying, throw it to the guy that can catch the ball every time on every play, and you win the game. The Bengals are doing that with Jamar Chase. It's working very well.
Is it? Did you not see that Chicago Bears game?
I'm seeing Jamar Chase getting 400 damn yards a game. And I want my fantasy tight end to score points, damn it.
The Raiders have historically been it's been a roaming bar fight since like the 70s. It's been a roaming bar fight, and you don't know what's really going to come out of it. So that's why they're so entertaining. It's either they're going to produce a miracle or they are going to produce the anti-miracle.
Listen, we're knocking Amadeus, but I am notedly a Cleveland Browns fan, so...
You get the award for loyalty.
Oh, boy.
All right.
It's
So
been a journey.
We're leaving Kenta out. Well, what sports do you watch, Kenta?
Oh, I follow a bit of football, NFL, American football, but I'm more of a basketball guy. And a
Do you
baseball guy.
Do you like the professional basketball or the college basketball or what?
NBA.
All right. So who's your team?
I'm a Heat fan.
Boo.
Wait, what?
Just saying, they're the inferior Florida team. Go Magic.
How dare you?
Of course, you like the purple team.
I'm just gonna step over out of the way.
Listen,
I'll
if I'm
be
supposed
honest
to
with
that'd
you.
be the Kings or the Raptors. The Magic are blue.
I'll be honest with you. I find basketball incredibly boring. I can't sit and watch it.
Who's your baseball
I don't
team,
think
Kenta?
basketball's a sport, so it's a game.
For
it's not
baseball,
a
it's with Shohei Ohtani, its team. This is Los Angeles Dodgers.
He's sat here like, wait, who's paying him an insane amount of money this year?
That's a game. Baseball is a game. Basketball is a sport, and I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I'm just saying there is a definitive line between a game and a sport.
Any time when the total score on the scoreboard is in triple digits, that's not a sport.
Well, it's this. Here's the common denominator. If you can participate in the activity that is in question, whether it's a game or a sport, if you can participate in that activity with a dip of snuff in your mouth and not have the reasonable expectation of it being driven down your throat, you're playing a game. Golf is a game.
That's not a bad. See, mine is if someone making bodily contact with you is against the rules, it's not a sport.
So is American football not a sport for quarterbacks?
That's a good question.
But,
no, technically, because technically the quarterback can hit people.
Slam on quarterback protection.
And I've heard the argument many times about all the rules they've been changing to protect the quarterback has been making it less and less of a sport.
Yes.
For what it's worth, Kenta, though, on baseball, Patriarch of Greatness is right there with you. Unfortunately, Paragon of Greatness, I'm an Oakland A's guy because Ken Griffey Jr.'s Major League Baseball on the Super Nintendo, and that's the only reason.
Sticking on the sports topic, did any of you do sports when you were younger? You know, before we found professional wrestling?
Hey, Crawfordsville Middle School Gold Team number 88, Mr. of Greatness.
Yeah, if you were to have a football jersey, if you were to play football, Paragon, what would go on the jersey? Would it be Paragon or would it be Greatness?
Well, the only sports jersey I've ever wore just said 88 on the back, and it was handed to me out of a shed.
Yeah.
And what about you, R.A.? Would it just be Avenger or would it be Redneck?
That's a good question. It's probably going to have Avenger on the back of it. Just saying.
That's fair.
Hey, Cy, the only way you're going to get a dip of snuff driven down your throat during beer pong is if there's a sore loser involved. So that one's teetering on the edge of being a sport.
I mean, if we're discussing managers, mine lettered in sword fighting. Not even kidding.
The manager of one, Knox Boogie, was a big fencer.
Oh, really? Did not know that. What weapon?
I would have no idea. I was 9 when he was college fencer.
All right, you got about 5 minutes left, folks. If you haven't gone and done the spreadsheet or posted your answers in the chat, then you've only got 5 minutes left to do so. The spreadsheet and the video are still in the Discord, RAWF WU Discord. So
Griffith, curling is an Olympic sport. That doesn't make it a sport.
That is a fair point.
Yeah,
that is a fair point.
And breakdancing.
I mean, there's a lot of things that are Olympic sports now these days.
And the legend of breakdancing.
Didn't they remove wrestling from the Olympics?
I don't think they did.
No, they've talked about it.
They got it back. They got it back.
Well,
wow.
Yes, breakdancing.
You did any sports when you were younger?
Mithras.
I just think that I think that the Levi Garrett denominator is a good litmus for whether a thing is a game or a sport.
I mean, I don't know about the having some chaw in your mouth thing, but curling is one of the few quote unquote sports you can do while still holding your beer.
Yes,
and pickleball, I'm told.
Yeah, but that would make it also pull into question shooting.
Depends on what you're shooting.
Well, I mean, Olympic shooting. I mean,
like pistol or rifle. You need both hands for rifles, but if it's just pistol, you got a free hand.
Which one's going to grab the snuff down your throat?
Kenta, to answer your question, no, I didn't play sports because it would mess up my hair.
That's reasonable.
Such an Amadeus answer.
Kind of figured. I always thought you were kind of a theater kid.
Is there something wrong with being a theater kid?
No, nothing's wrong. I feel like he exudes a theater.
Do you not realize what we all do for a living?
Yeah,
we're the jock version of theater kids.
All right, we are being joined by another caller, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome the unsettled one himself.
There we go.
You can run, but there's no place to hide. In my eyes, see the devil inside. Follow me if you want to die. Chris Cage, the unsettled one, the lost soul, Nightmare's champion. One by one, you all shall fall. Knife in my hand and the blood still fresh.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the unsettled Chris Cage joining us. Evening, Chris. How you doing?
Am I good? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, and I didn't have to do anything special.
Sweet.
I know, first time.
You still got a little echo.
Yeah, but
just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a tiny bit. Are you listening?
Hold on.
I love
Right.
the echo. Twice the Chris Cage is better for everybody. Heart you, bestie.
It says I cannot turn off echo cancellation while recording.
Don't.
All right. Don't worry about it. It's not horrible, so we'll deal with it. How you been, Chris?
Bored. I've been bored. I've been wanting to punch somebody in the face for a month and a half now. And I'll admit, the tournaments are nice on Discord, but they're not the same. They're not the same as just like beating the crap out of somebody, just feeling the blood on your hands and just feeling the blood across your face and just, I miss it. I miss it so much, you guys.
And you're taking on Maeve in the semifinals there.
Like the music says, you can run, but there's no place to hide.
Chris Ladd, if I run, I'm going to give myself a black eye. We're not doing that.
All right. Well, since you're here, Chris, we might as well just go ahead and go to the trivia answers. And how many people have we gotten have put in answers there?
Last
Maybe
I
do you
checked,
know?
there's like 3.
There's 3 of us on the form.
Oh, that's fine. That I'll take that. One of you will get a.
And, well, some people did post answers in the chat as well. So.
All right. Well, we'll get it all sorted out. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at the official answers to the trivia. So the first question was, since 2017, how many different people have finished number 1 in the RAWF Top 25? 24.
Ugh.
24 different people since 2017. So not a lot of people would have known that, because I don't think everyone has access to to the spreadsheet. But Paragon, did you know that?
Well, funny enough, first of all, I want to be very clear. If I do win the trivia, and I'm not saying that I will, I do not want any kind of prize. Second of all, I went fully gut and instead of trying to think about it. And I do not have access. You did not start sending me a spreadsheet as a yearly Christmas gift until 2018. So one of those years is entirely off of vibes and guesses too.
All right. Well, there you go. So
So I was the only
24.
one that got that one right.
So it was A, 24. Next up, we had question number 2. Since 2017, who has the most number 1 finishes in the RAWF Top 25 rankings? Is it Griffith? Is it Paragon? Or is it Mithras? What do you all think?
I wish it was Chris Cage because he's my bestie and I love him.
I think I put Mithras on there.
You say Mithras?
Yep.
Maeve, what did you go with?
I went with my partner English.
You did?
Actually, no, I take it back. I said more Corcra.
You said more Corcra? Chris,
I did because there's been lots of times where English has just been like, I can't be feckin' bothered.
Well, if STB would have been an option, I would have picked STB, to be honest with you. But since he's not, it's B is my answer.
You should all know that there was like a 3-year stretch where I did not land in the number 1 at all.
The answer is, indeed, the Paragon of Greatness.
See, I should have thrown out that information before when people were still making their guesses to try to throw them off.
Yeah, because now you just sound like a real arsehole because you're like, I didn't try for 3 years and I still got more number 1s than anyone else.
Suck it, the rest of you.
All right, question number 3. Since 2017, how many women have finished number 1 in the RAWF Top 25 rankings? Is it 4, 6, or 8? Maeve, what do you think?
I guess 6.
6? Kenta, you have any? Did you get any guesses on these?
I went with A.
You went with A, so 4. Maeve says 8. Kenta says 4.
I said 6.
Oh, 6? Okay. Sorry. Chris? Anybody?
I also said A.
My gut says that it's 6, unless 2017 was outrageous versus the spread. I feel like I thought that there were 5 between 2018, so there would have had to have been 3 in 2017 or something like that.
The answer is 6. B.
I did not just do an excited woo because I didn't know the answer and then turned out I was right on my guess. You didn't hear that.
All right. Next question. Question number 4. Which of these people have more number 1 finishes in the RAWF Top 25 rankings? Just these 3 people. Who has the most?
think I'll go with Uncle Frank.
Redneck says Uncle Frank.
I went B.
Same.
You want Simply the Best? Maeve, what did you say?
I also went with Simply the Best.
All right.
Gut says one of these things is not like the other. One of these things has not been wrestling forever, so why are they on this options list?
One of these things happens to be my brother.
The answer is C, Uncle Frank.
All those years off?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Damn.
Uncle Frank.
Paragon's
Yep.
just throwing us on purpose now.
I didn't make these easy, folks.
Clearly.
But yes. Since 2017, which of these people have not ever finished number one in the RAWF Top 25 rankings? Is it Aggie, Strangleheart, or Wild Eyed Yeti? Griff, what did you
wish
put?
It was
Aggie. I went Aggie.
You want Aggie?
Yeah, because I know the other
Legit
two.
no idea on this one.
Think I got
You had no
I
idea?
also said Aggie.
Aggie? Maeve, what'd you say?
I also said Aggie.
You said Aggie? All right, what do you think?
Yeti.
My
You
gut
all
was a guessing Strangleheart because he's more modern than the other ones, and I don't remember him being number one. But I legit
You
have
don't
no
remember
idea.
him being world champion?
The
You don't
answer
have to be
is
number one to
Oh,
be
he was
B.
number 2.
Strangleheart has never
What?
been number one since 2017. Aggie and
Fucking
Yeti
yeah,
both
logic the
have.
shit out of that one.
Believe it or not.
I remembered Yeti, I was pretty sure. But
I knew Yeti had. I absolutely knew Yeti had. I thought Strangleheart, but you're right. He got the belt from second place, not first.
Since 2017, which of the following people only finished number one once in the RAWF Top 25? Only one of them did it. Was it Knox Boogie? Or only one of these three finished number one once?
I said the Great Red Dragon.
Did you say the Great Red Dragon?
Love it.
You're welcome.
Paragon, what'd you say?
I think I know this one, so I'm gonna.
Okay, Maeve, what did you say?
I also went with Dragon Lad.
Yeah. Griff?
I went with Dragon, but I'm actually thinking I'm wrong.
All right. And the answer is Claymore.
Damn it! I second guessed
Mist
myself.
of Salvation.
It was Claymore. Both Knox Boogie and Red Dragon multiple times. So
I'm doing crappy.
It's not in the trivia. I believe Knox Boogie, one of the people that tied for number one during one of the years.
that might be true.
During one of the months.
I just like
Who are the only two women to finish number? Who are the only two women to finish number one more than once in the RAWF Top 25? Is it Tigress and Lady Vex, Lady Vex and DW, or DW and Bubs? What'd you say, Maeve?
I went with Vexy and Tiggs.
Vexy and who? Sorry, I got
Tiggs.
Tiggs. What'd you say, RA?
I think I remember saying Lady Vex and DW.
All right. Chris?
I also said B.
You went with B. Griff?
Same. Vex and DW.
Vex and DW. The answer is A. Tigress and Lady Vex.
Really?
I only remember Tiggs getting first once.
That's another one I fully guessed. I genuinely had no idea on that one. By the way, I'm over here doing like fist pump celebrations every time.
Since 2017, 4 people have ranked number one 3 times. 3 times. Not more, not less, but 3. Mordred Nightwalker, Blake Bradley, Dees, and Simply the Best, Knox Boogie, or Teflon Chic. What'd you hear, Paragon?
Again, I think I know this one, so.
Okay.
Wait, did you see me?
I said RA.
Oh, RA, I'm sorry. I put Knox.
You went with Knox? Maeve, what'd you go with?
I went with Sheik. Ugh.
You went with Chic. Chris?
Sheik is a good guess, but I think it is B.
You think it's B? You think it's Knox? And Kenta, did you want to guess on this one?
I'm going with B.
B? Griff, what did you say?
I went with Knox because I refuse to accept that Teflon has ever been number one, even though I know he has.
Well, unfortunately, the answer
I know the answer is C. I just
is C, Teflon Sheik. Mordred Nightwalker, Blake Bradley, Dees, and Teflon Sheik have all made the ranked number one 3 times since 2017. And honestly, if you go back further, which I couldn't really do, but I do know for a fact that Mordred Nightwalker probably adds 3 more in 2016 and 2015 by at least 3 more, if not more.
Yeah,
Mordrin
is of all people. Mordrin is robbed of these facts based on our start date because 2017 is kind of already at the end of Mordrin's time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Question number 9. Only one person has made number one in the rankings, and it was the only time in that calendar year they were in the top 25 at all. Was it Jack Bayou? Was it Mithras? Or was it the Wild-Eyed Yeti? Maeve, what'd you say?
I went with Yeti.
You went with Yeti? Paragon?
Honestly, it's a 33% here on a guess. I went ahead and went with Jack Bayou.
You went with Jack Bayou? Griff?
I went with Yeti because the only way it's Mithras is if somehow he left in February. Like if he left in a February, like that would be okay. I got one ranking in, and then I stopped ranking for the year. So I went with Yeti.
All right, what'd you say?
I went with the Yeti as well.
You went with Yeti, Chris?
I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, but I said it was Mithras because I swore that he came in for tags one time, but ended up in the top 25 because of it, because he was talking in his other matches.
The answer is Mithras.
I was right.
Winner,
is the only person to do it. He did it in 2018.
Oh wow, a long time ago.
Oh wait, no, make that 29. Where is it?
It would have to be 2017. I feel like maybe.
Yeah. What a.
No, it was 2019. 2019.
How's it feel to be wrong, bestie?
Hey, look. I can only study the materials that are available to me. You can't see how many people were ranked number one when they weren't in the top 25.
What, we were supposed to study?
My brain studies itself all the time.
You study for a year and test.
And final question was, only 2 people have made number one in the rankings that are not in the RAWF Hall of Fame since 2017. Was it Eva and Blake Bradley, Luke Cage and Blake Bradley, or Eva and Luke Cage? What'd you say on this one, Griff?
Eva and Blake.
Chris?
Samesies.
Yeah. Maeve?
Same.
Same. Yeah. This was probably the easiest question of all 10. Because
I still screwed it up.
You still screwed it up?
Probably.
Because the answer is Eva, and it is A. Eva and Blake Bradley are the only 2. And I want a little note on that. I counted Teflon Sheik and Tigress as members of the Hall of Fame, even though they were in as tag members. Still technically in.
How many times has Luke Cage been in the top 25?
Good Lord. I'd have to go back and look.
I feel like it's not a lot, but I could be wrong.
I mean, when he was
making the top 25 a lot.
Yeah, Luke had a pretty solid run for a while.
Yeah, he's very talented.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking top 10. I'm sorry.
I mean, in calendar year 2021, Luke Cage was 4th overall in the overall rankings, made the top 10 6 times, and was in the top 25 all 10 periods. So,
wow.
But that was
shows how much I pay attention.
You were busy stabbing people.
All right, so here, let me give you all the tale of the tape. So back in question 1, we said there was 24. I'll give you the tale of the tape. As I mentioned, Paragon is number 1 with 13 times. Griff was number 2, 11 times. Mithras was 3rd with 10 times. Tied for fourth place are Killa Neptune and Uncle Frank with 6 times apiece. STB 4 times. Blake Bradley, Teflon Sheik, Dees, and Mordred Nightwalker all 3 times. The 2-timers are Nox Boogie, Lady Vex, Great Red Dragon, Tigress, and then Claymore, Maeve O'Hare, Diesel Warrior, Nightcrawler, Chris Cage, Eva, Wild Eyed Yeti, Bubs, and Aggie all once. So that is the tale of the tape. 24 different people did it at least once in the past 8 years.
I'd be curious to know how many of those won the world title from number 1.
I mean,
I can tell you who went from first 2 to losing the world title 3 times in 4 months. How you doing, Threshing Machine?
It's got to be Paragon, right?
No.
Of course,
They didn't win it and
Chris thinks that
lose
I'm
it.
a loser.
That time frame is they lost it, but gave a very valiant effort.
But yeah,
We should do
so
that more often.
I mean, we know you did. You got your number 1 spot and won the world title, Chris.
Imagine that.
Not to brag.
I did multiple times.
You say you gave it multiples?
Yes, I don't believe in just completing once.
Yeah, I can't be mad at you about that.
Ayo.
I will. Oh, by the way, folks, reminder: there is going to be no radio show next weekend. So we're taking next weekend off. Should be back in 2 weeks from tonight.
Okay.
For after hours. Hopefully, we'll have. And I will try to. I'll try to make this a thing at least until WU is back up. Maybe every week I can have some sort of trivia quiz. Maybe not even RAWF. We'll see.
You get to have a break, LA. I mean, you've been pretty doggone steady at this for what, like 14 years. If you need a weekend off, I think we can slide you that one. I mean,
well, to be honest, I've been taking more off in recent years than I did before.
That's okay. I mean, like you built up the vacation time. I don't think anybody's got any stones to throw.
I would think not. I would think.
I mean, if you do too many chalupas, you might get stones, but never mind.
Yeah, I mean, those type of
I have
stones.
a knife I can throw.
Please don't. So, but I thought that was fun.
It was.
We'll have to go through. Maeve can tell me the results of the poll, and I can go through the Discord, and we can try to figure out how many people we got and who won, and I'll make them.
What's really funny is if I actually record more correct answers than I did through the review. That would be fun. What did you do 10 minutes ago? What did you do about 10 years ago? Okay, in detail. All right. Carry on.
Oh, shoot. But yeah.
Welcome to the wonderful world of ADD.
What?
What?
What? Who? What? Where?
Why and when? We have the.
In my case, it's just.
Yeah.
In my case, it's just being blonde.
Yeah.
God, I miss
I'm
that
so
so
glad
much.
I'm so glad that's copyrighted.
With me, it's just the death of relevant brain cells. Salutes and.
That'd be a dope album name.
Go with it, man. I mean, like, I think you actually have a music career after this.
Oh, you're too nice.
No matter how it rolls, I think you
need a drummer.
He does need a drummer, I think.
Only if he's not blonde.
Oh,
there's hair dye.
Because apparently
you're not in
Kenta
four
says there's no
non-blondes.
blonde drummers.
But you're not in 4 non-blondes. You can have a blonde drummer.
Kenta says there's no blonde drummers.
You can have 4 non-blondes if you have 5 people in the band.
Yeah, but Kenta also says he's the Platinum Dragon champion.
Which
Kenta
I
might have a
am.
concussion.
Your name ain't on my quiz, is it?
It's because it's biased.
To be fair, Maeve, your list
To be
isn't up to.
fair.
I mean, if we can go in,
I work with the material I'm given. I
the
can't help if his
game,
blonde is in charge of it.
you would see my face in the company page as Platinum Dragon Champion. And I ain't
Side, you
lying.
But I
have to have
can't
a
see
photo
the
of band
company page,
only
now
if
can
you're
I?
Texas.
I love all these shots that Kent is taking, and Chaz is just not here to defend the
Poor
allegation.
Chaz.
You get him on here, yeah.
Chaz is gonna whip Kenta's ass so hard when he gets a chance.
All I know is I'm popping popcorn and brewing beer.
Oh, goodness.
Only when they're playing in Texas, Sibel.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I just said. I must agree, and I'm glad that great minds think alike.
I
But
will
lead
say,
guitar is hot,
I
but
really
not
do
for Louisiana,
prefer.
man.
I will say, I do really prefer how Americans decide to sit down and watch some sort of sport activity or things like that. They have like popcorn and nachos and things like that. Because back in London, it's like, here, have a baked potato with like lima beans on top of it. Like,
Most of British cuisine is based on a dare.
and not a good one.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like that's what you.
I mean, we're good at bangers. Like,
Yeah,
we
bangers
put out
are
some
good.
amazing sausages.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's okay. We understand why you come over here to eat.
And beef Wellington is amazing.
Yes, it is. It's absolutely amazing. Beef Wellington as well as Chateaubriand.
But we kind of stole that from the French. So
okay, they surrendered again.
Kinda. Well, remember, the
Waterloo, we got you, but we have Andrew Jackson.
The cheese eating surrender
watch out.
monkeys were good for something.
Yeah. I have a culinary theory of World War. Because, Germany got sick of just eating sausage and drinking beer, which, I don't know how you can get sick of drinking beer and eating sausage.
Drinking sausage.
Hey,
if you're drinking
exactly.
sausage.
So they allied themselves with Austria-Hungary, which is not another culinary superpower, and then the Ottoman Empire. All right, really? That's why they got crushed in World War I, because we had the U.S., which has about everything. Britain, which, we're going to leave you on the bench to point as far as for the cooking. And then we had France and Italy. So we crushed them. So, and we actually had Japan. So Japan was a sleeper in World War II. Germany says, you know what? Fuck these guys. I'm going to ally myself with a culinary superpower and a one sleeper. So, I mean, Japanese food is amazing, but, they forgot that we still had France and China on our side because Chinese food is amazeballs. But, yeah, they went to war thinking that they're going to get the backing of both Italy, especially, and Japan. It was still fledgling, but it was the United States. We put Russia in the back with the borscht. I mean, like, just stop. I mean, we'll feed you. Shut the fuck up. Don't try to cook anything. We got you. We have Britain, France, and the United States, because we had amazing burgers, and eventually we turned the Italians from the Axis, and so we got the Italian food superpower capability.
But I need to pause you because there is a certain piece of culinary fact that you're overlooking.
Probably.
America did come up with Spam because of the war.
Yeah, we did, but we also had hamburgers before, during, and after the war. I mean, like, you talk about a staple. Sure. I mean, Spam is like the afterbirth of all American cooking. And it was still good enough to feed Hawaii as well as the South Pacific.
To this day.
Yes, absolutely, to this day. So I consider America a wild card. whenever it comes to culinary superpowership. But we also had nationalist China and communist China during that. So we had all of these. We had China, France, and Italy during the later part, as well as France for culinary superpowerhood. That's the theory of World War. I mean,
so your theory is that wars go whoever has the better menu?
Napoleon said an army marches on its stomach. Was he wrong?
Somehow we winded up on the History Channel After Dark when they're talking about aliens. I don't think
that's what he meant.
No, it's not the History Channel After Dark. It's the History Channel After Birth. We're going to go with it anyway.
Minnesota's got a whole spam museum, so I can't, say much.
Oh,
there's a what museum?
Pictures.
A spam museum.
A spam museum.
The spam he was just talking about. We have a whole museum.
Really?
Lips and assholes fed the world.
I would not judge
because
gift
shop.
In Japan nice. There's the Nissan Cup Museum too, so I would not judge about the spam museum.
Yeah. Everybody.
I'm pretty sure a Nissan Cup Museum is just my cupboard.
It's all good.
They have museums for everything anymore. Yes, let's face it.
That's true.
They have museums that are not real museums, but are like what if museums.
Do they have museums for museums?
Mm-hmm.
There's a Gundam museum if you guys are interested.
I took Texas Ranger on just like a 3,500 mile round trip of we know where we want to go and eventually make it to, but the rest of it, fuck it. If it's the world's largest ball of twine, we're pulling off the side of the road, getting a picture of it and having fun. So yeah, there was this place called The Thing in the desert. And it was like about 10 miles into Arizona from New Mexico, because the part of I-10 where it goes through New Mexico is literally, you better get gas in El Paso and don't slow down. We got there and it was, I could share pictures, but I don't think everybody wants to see and hear it. The Thing was the most magnificently craptastic fucking tourist trap of doom that I've ever been to, and I bought tickets to go through it a second time because it was that craptacular and amazing. It was a what if aliens like went to dinosaurs, went and affected World War I and World War II. I'm like, these people spent actual freaking money on these exhibits that they had, and they had some cool stuff, like some turn of the century farmall tractors and blah 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 blah. But the story was what was okay. Oh, I hear Studio
Cat.
Yeah.
Studio Cat.
Love Studio Cat. It was the entire theme of the thing had nothing to do with what was called the Thing in the Desert, and the Thing in the Desert was suspected to have been created by the guy who made the museum, and it's artificial. I mean, it was the most craptacular thing I have ever seen in my entire life. So yes, there are museums about museums making museums for museums, and I'm here for it. Let's have some fun.
Describe the Thing in the Desert.
The Thing in the Desert was supposed to be, it was like a Native American person from like about 500 years ago, a female clutching a baby from that time frame. It's like, I really don't think that's real. I mean, it looked real, it looked nice, but it had crap all to do with the entire like quarter mile of artifacts of created story. Double barrel.
Bless you.
Thank you. It had crap all to do with the entire story that supposedly leads up to it. And it was like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. These people like put their imagination on blast, and it had nothing to do with what they were advertising. It's like, yes, give me another ticket. Take my money. Let's do this again.
All right, we got another caller I need to bring on here real quick, so let's do that, and then we can get back to talking about museums. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome. and gentlemen, please welcome Hobo Ezekiel. Hobo, you there?
Lord Amagitas.
How are you, sir?
I wanted to say that I too found something in the desert one time.
I'm afraid to find out what this is, but
it was El Vacant's taco truck.
Okay.
Well, okay. That I'm assured that there's been a few of his taco trucks in the desert occasionally when he goes.
At least I think it was El Vacant's taco truck. There was a lot of smoke coming out of one of the smoky stacks on top of the truck. Something smelled burnt, was burning.
I have never burned a piece of food in my life.
You didn't perhaps see the dad from Malcolm in the Middle running out of this trailer in his underwear, did you?
Well, there was a bald guy.
That might not have been a taco truck, Hobo.
That would have explained the wild time that ensued after that.
I don't. Okay, I'll bite. What happened?
Well, at first I said, "Hey, I want some of your taco trucks, tacos." And next thing I know is, goddamn truck is trying to run me over.
Oh no, that could have been me.
I knew it. Conspiracy confirmed.
Oh God, not another conspiracy.
It ain't a conspiracy if it's true.
I thought maybe it was the one that Shaker and Sheik blew up.
Leakage.
I knew it was coming.
You
What's
did
up,
that,
Big Z?
Yeah, it's.
This is the
been
first
a little
time we've
off
both
the
been on the
rails.
radio.
That's right, Lord Amadeus. You got Luke Cage and Hobo in the same room together.
We're not.
My heart can't take it.
As long as they're not in the same singlet, I'm good with that.
No, I'm good. I'm good with that too, honestly.
It's two of the most beautiful treasures in the world at the same place at the same time. My heart's gonna burst.
Speaking of beautiful treasures, hey babe, Destroyer's here.
Sus.
And didn't call in. Lack of love.
I know.
I'm going to definitely have to redo Hobo's entrance video just because so I can use this.
What?
Because I'll show you. Just give it a second. Here we go.
Oh, geez, not the jump. The jump is terrifying.
That's Riz.
That's Riz.
I like that guy. I think I know him somewheres. Oh, that's me.
Yes, that was you. You want to see it again?
I don't even remember that. I'd like to see that again.
All right, here we go. Should.
Leo Cage is on the cage.
Oh my God.
Leo Cage, gonna make it rain. Leo Cage, yeah.
Don't say my name while your crotch is doing that, please.
What exactly
gonna go away.
His crotch doing while he's saying your name?
I want it to be covered up and like not even on camera.
I mean,
or
if it's
back
off
in the
camera, it
suit,
can be doing
whichever
anything.
he's comfortable with.
Say, do you use that little pork sticker as like a toothpick or something? Because that seemed like it's kind of handy sometimes.
Did you just say he has a small? Never mind.
What are we talking about? A pork sticker? What?
I mean, we've had Hobo comment on such things before.
I mean, really, you shouldn't ask him. You should ask Destroyer.
Oh, there, hi there, Maeve.
Hi, Hobo.
I didn't notice you because El Vacant's taking up all the space.
He will do it. He's quite large.
It was the mask that kind of threw me off.
Considering he's all vacant, he does take up an awful lot of space.
In
fact,
no vacancies.
No vacancies at El Vacancies.
Whatever happened to that bitch you were doing?
I ran out of interesting people to talk about.
You can revisit it now and talk about Destroyer.
Don't talk about Sasha Chimera like that. Lord Amagitas is on the air.
Hobo heard what I heard.
I also heard that.
Oh,
I just
God
didn't say
damn.
anything.
Someone get that guy a Caesar salad before Mama Moose takes it.
Some images.
Yeah, he's yelling because someone got into his fridge. It's probably a little mouse or a cockroach or something like that.
My ears hurt looking at this.
That looks like liquid diet laying there.
That's the loudest picture I've ever seen.
That, of course, Denzel the Giant.
You know, I
Don't
take
pull
it
his
back,
finger, whatever you do.
Destroyer. I think maybe I am stuck here.
You might be.
I don't know if R.A. noticed this earlier when he was...
Yes, I'm digging it. Great stuff. Wonderful, absolutely amazing, tremendous.
I didn't know you were so swole. All right.
I'm swole as hell, you know, no matter how much beer I drink.
I just love the swag he's bringing with that
rub it in.
cowboy
He's
hat.
one of Mithras's swole models. I know. I get it.
I want to know who left a hickey on his nipple.
That's classified information. You don't need
What a thing to say.
It's probably a chupacabra.
Maybe, maybe not.
Toy breed.
Depends on how much I've
Destroyer
had to
says
drink.
RA looks sober there.
Yeah.
Looks can be deceiving.
You're right. You ain't wrong.
So needless to say, I've been playing with that quite a bit lately.
Good.
The Pixelverse.
That's pretty cool.
I think we can...
Oh, there's Dev.
That's the calmest one yet.
That's the calmest one.
Dude.
I'm feeling left out here, boss.
What's that?
I'm feeling left out.
Yeah, you're right. I need to redo your video, but if I do that, I may have to change the music. You like your music, though.
I mean, we could maybe come up with new music. I've been using that in a while.
Yeah.
And you
Just
could
put
just
up
have
a
a blank.
picture of the Riddler.
You just put up a blank screen, image not found. That's all vacant.
That also works.
That's actually fair.
Looks can be deceiving, Destroyer.
Is that supposed to be Kitty?
K-boom.
That would be Natalia Nitro.
Oh, that would also make sense. I was thinking Kitty Kaboom.
Yeah. Kitty Kaboom is very kaboomable.
But I don't think she looks like that.
I don't think so either. I think she was blonde-headed.
I thought it was Sai's Halloween costume.
I thought she was trying to order a cheeseburger in sign language or something.
You may not be wrong there, Hobo.
See, super deluxe with onions.
Double cheese.
Mustard, nope. Extra hot sauce.
So, fun fact: way back in the day, Paragon of Greatness was friends with a deaf individual, and he would often sign jokes to people. And one of his favorite jokes he would tell people is, "Do you know how you order a cheeseburger in sign language?" and we'd be like, "How?" And he'd just say, "You point at the cheeseburger."
Paragon of Plateness.
No, you point at your mouth and say, "Look, my mouth is put a cheeseburger in there." That's what you do.
That's a cave burger.
No, that's what you do.
It's a cave burger with cheese.
I thought everyone knew that. Goddamn.
Yeah, a cave burger with cheese. We get it.
All right.
Oh hell! What have we done with it?
Why are you playing that?
Because it rolled back to the. It scrolled back to the beginning. That's okay.
Yeah.
Pretty damn awesome.
All right. At anywho, folks, I think we're gonna have time to call it an evening. I appreciate everyone joining us. Kenta, you got any final thoughts on anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I have a final thought. I am the Platinum Dragon Champion. Thank you very much.
All right, RA, final thoughts?
My final thought is this: 2 wrongs do not make a right, but 3 rights make a left.
All right, Chris.
I can't wait to beat up Jobu and Maeve O'Hare in that triple threat match.
Yeah, that hopefully that will be at Jingle Hell Rock. Hopefully, I'm thinking. Hobo, you got anything?
Yeah, Bo Cooper is a son of a bitch.
All right, Paragon.
They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I say practice makes perfect. So when you fail, go out there and try again.
Because
I'm all getting philosophical and shit. Maeve, anything would you like to philosophical, guys?
I don't think that's a word, Bossman.
Right. Yeah, I know. But you know what I meant.
I think that it's very sweet that Chris is out here flexing in front of his girlfriend, fiance.
Yeah,
and that he thinks that he's going to win anything other than second place in our match at Jingle Hell Rock.
If I win second place, I still keep my title.
Depends on how you define second.
Yeah, not quite, Chris. You're almost there, though. Griff, any final thoughts from you?
Yes, whoever thought of putting lima beans on baked potatoes is a goddamn sadist and should be killed.
All right. El Vacant.
Armadillos carry leprosy. Don't pet them.
God damn it.
All right. And from me, folks, again,
fuck the extreme enigma.
Oh, we haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, right? Where have they been lately? They've been hiding. All right, at any rate. Oh, and one last thing from Studio Cat before we leave.
Studio Cat! Whoa! Studio Cat! Studio Cat!
For everybody here that called in, thank you very much. We will not be having a show, an after hours next weekend. We will return 2 weeks from tonight, on November 23rd. Or actually, I suppose it would be November 22nd, because it's now past midnight here in America, this part of America. At any rate, thank you all for joining us tonight. This has been RAWF After Hours on the RAWF Radio Network. Talk to y'all in a couple.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Studio Cat took my taco.